It's something to do with the orientation with YouTube. That if you don't do it this way first and then do the orientation, you flip it somehow. You gotta set it up a certain way in order to do it sideways. So I'm gonna do it this way right now because it's being a real pain in the you know what. So you guys know, it's kind of weird. I don't know what the deal is. I think I'm gonna lower this down just a little bit, make sure it's all centered. I think I had a chat earlier, and I apologize to that person or anybody else that was on here earlier if they were. They saw my big to do. But anyway, welcome back. I'm having a lot of fun. Besides that, also some other issues and problems I'm having. I was hoping to have an interview, but I got thinking about it. I might not want to do it right yet because of certain situations. It's a long story, it's complicated, and I don't want somebody upset with me. And I want to apologize hold heart completely to this person, this individual that I really do, yes, I do care about, but I respect things, if you know what I mean. I respect the sanctity of the situation, I guess you could say. Or, well, this is put this way, they're married. Go figure. Anyway, I totally understand it. Totally get it. Well, they were dating at the time that this person was upset. But I just wanted to say that right off the bat. And they know who they are. I don't have to say any more than that, I'm sure. And but I'm not sorry to a point, depending on what it is. So I don't want to get into all that, this, that, and the other. I figure if, like I said, I'm trying to do that. I've been doing that for a while now. I'm sure you guys have all heard that before on other episodes, and I'm trying not to get into any more because of the fact I've already apologized quite a bit. So, moving on, we are going. Oh, by the way, so you know that the Lords of Acid is coming to Denver, and I was planning on seeing that and going backstage to visit with them and kind of talk to somebody a little bit about some things, and that was kind of what that was a little bit about. But also, the person has a new album out called, oh, not album, single, called Sick Ones by the Violent Hour Band. So if you get a chance, check it out. Phenomenal stuff. And also, it's kind of interesting. Instagram kind of suggested a band to me, and they seem pretty good. They kind of reminds me of hello, how's it going? What you call it? How's it going there, Lamar and Desiree? I hope I said that right. I, it's kind of hard. My glasses are not the best in the world. I gotta probably get them, changed out already. It's been like close to a year, but anyway, so it's hard to read the little type on my phone, especially right here, right now, because I'm doing it on my phone. I'm testing things out basically, and my microphone, which I think is working. I hope so. Me, what am I doing? I am doing blending metal and this. But before I do, um, they have a new song single out, and I just wanted to mention that to people because and that and some other bands that I've recently discovered. It's like some on Instagram that popped up on my screen, so I thought, why not? Oh, I'm doing great, Lamar. How are you doing? Except for my situation, I have an opportunity for a interview with somebody, but I made them upset before, and I don't know how they're feeling about things, and I don't want them to be upset. And I also don't want to upset them in order to screw up somebody else's chance of an interview because they offered this to me, and it's a good friend of my son's. And I prefer just to ask afterwards. Do I like Blink 182? It's not so much metal, but it's okay. It's not too bad. It's more of a regular rock band, I would say. So, do I like the Devil or God? Oh my gosh, it depends. Well, that reminds me, there is another YouTube channel that I've been exploring that has something to do something totally outside that realm, which it's a little bit beyond that scope of the church kind of stuff. And it's kind of fascinating. I'm learning a lot about things, and whether it's true or not or whatever, I don't know. But it's in different direction on that. So it's kind of like between like basically the roles are a switch of good and evil. is what it sounds like, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, and I could mention their name if you would like to check out their channel. What's this say? Did you know if 5 billion years of moths are going to crash into Earth? I don't know. I don't know. I can read that, but very, very closely. What about Chemical Romance? I've heard some of their songs. They're pretty good. They're not like my favorite, but they're decent. What? Okay. Can I send you money? Oh, I don't think anybody can send money right now. If it's like whatever it is for, contributing. I know there's some certain things where you can donate super chats or something like that. I'm not sure if that's Facebook or this. I don't remember, but I don't have the monetization yet, so I'm still, well, like I said, more subscribers, more views, and yeah, that will change. And yes, they'll probably have commercials. I don't know how they do on live streams, which kind of makes me kind of wonder. It's probably afterwards. Oh, me? Oh, I still celebrate Christmas. It's just a regular, well, some people say it's not a religious holiday, and some people say it is. But anyway, um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start with the list. 20 songs blending metal and myth is what it's called. These are just songs that kind of blend the two together, and I figured I would share that with all you guys. I did mention. I think there was a group that I would have mentioned yesterday, but didn't have it on my list. It's called Hanabi, I think, and they got a new video out. Habbnie, I think it is. It's a Japanese metal band, and they have some really light stuff. Oh, I love Star Wars. Are you kidding me? And somebody else does too. It reminds me of her. Oh my God, don't do that to me, please. Anyway, number 20 is Arcano. I hope I said that right. As Arlo is the name of the song. Arilo, just in case you want to spell it so they can find it. It's a Slavic pagan metal celebration of the gods of spring, fertility, and renewal, which is kind of cool. So this is gonna go into I'll dive into different cultures and things like that, so you guys know. And I try to do that because I like to be open and kind of explore that a little bit. What's my favorite food? Tacos, I guess. Burritos, enchiladas. I think that's Hispanic food, but I like some Chinese food too, uh, but not as much Japanese because I'm not a big seafood person. But anyway, do I like Nirvana? Oh yeah, I used to listen to them a lot when I was a kid growing up. Now I'm getting into big boy stuff, like real heavy metal stuff, which I love. Anyway, everybody keeps asking me questions. Rotting Christ is the next one. Is Zia Zingamarar. Atmospheric black metal referencing mystic and mythical scriptures. Now, just so you know, can you hear me okay with the mic? Because this is the first time I'm doing this on my phone. I'm not even doing it on my thing. I've got a microphone for my desktop, but I wanted to do this for interviews later on, I have like a tripod that's like a portable one, small. It comes out, it's supposed to face track, but doesn't do a very good job. So I might have to find something else. I don't know. Tyra. Okay, good, good. I want to make sure if it sounds good and clear. Tyra, hold the heathen hammer high. It's TYR. It is a ferocious folk metal war cry for Norse pride and ancient heritage. That sounds really cool. It's kind of like the Who, HU. It's a kind of Mongolian metal band. I love that. It's awesome. Thanks for the whatever that is. It's interesting. Number 17 is Symphony X, which is kind of an interesting title for a band. It's the Odyssey, a 24-minute prog metal adaptation of Homer's legendary epic. I'm assuming Homer is probably somebody in ancient times, not Homer Simpson. So is what I'm taking the guess on that. But anyway, number 16 is a summoning is Mirkwood, Mirkwood, epic black metal inspired by Tolkien's Middle Earth mythology. Oh, I like that. If any of you guys like Lord of the Rings, this might be the good one song for you. It's called Summoning is the band. Mirkwood is the song. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. What is my favorite Star Wars movie? I don't know. They're all really good. It's hard to pick, except for the one. I think the one with Jar Jar Binks is a little bit not that great. So I would say the first three when I was a kid growing up. Yeah, yeah. The funny thing is, speaking of Star Wars, it reminds me. I basically went to a drive-in theater with my mom, or my mom took us, me and my sister, and I fell asleep through most of the movie. I basically didn't even realize it, and I woke up after the movie when we left, sometime after we left, and I asked if I liked the movie to my mom, and she goes, yes. She didn't even stay because of the fact that she wasn't really interested in the movie. We saw X amount of minutes of it and we left. So I don't know if I don't even know how I know the story at all if I never really watched the film when I was at the drive-in theater, which is kind of weird. Was when we still had drive-in theaters. Number 14 is Sierra, Sireni. The Path of Decay is the name of the song. Dark symphonic metal, challenging myths, cycles, rebirth, and destruction. No, we're not gonna do that. Are you a doomsday person or something? Do I have to? Desiree, never mind. Anyway, let's see here. I'm trying to talk here. So, oh, it was a prank. Okay, I know people do that kind of stuff all the time. Um, Sierra, The Path of Decay. Okay, I lost my focus on here. Dark symphonic metal, metal challenging mythological cycles of rebirth and destruction. I've already said that one. Cradle of Filth is number 13. Lilith Immaculate, I think is how you say it. A gothic retelling of Lilith's legend, steeped in the black metal rhetorics, theatrics. Sorry, theatrics. I said that wrong. Um, and the number 12, I'm not sure how to say it. It's Wardrana, I think is how it says. Wardra Wait, did I say that right? Una. Yeah, Una. And it's Helvegen, I think is how you say that. A haunting Nordic folk metal track with a journey of North underworld. I'm gonna have to stop again. I have to have them make the list a little easier. Oh, I do have cats. I have two. I have two. And one I have to give medicine to all the time, so it's really not much fun. Which really sucks. Which I did give her medicine before I get started. Um, let's see here. Number 18 is. Wait a minute, hold on. I am so far out of it. I think I skipped over some songs. Mardareth is Believer, which I think I've heard this one before. It's Tungsten Band blending prong metal and Arabic mythology, is what it is. And number 10 is Manowar, which I've heard that band for sure. Articulates Agony, and Ecstasy in 8 parts. Don't ask me what the title is all about. An epic metal retelling of the idol, soaked in a battle of cries and grandeur. Don't ask me. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Nile is Stereotophicus, brutal death metal set in ancient Egypt, channeling piranhas and curses. Okay. Anyway, what the heck? Oh, I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm sorry. H HCRYMENE. Anyway, let's see here. What are we doing here? The Orion Megatron. Mastodon, Blood and Thunder is the name of the song. Number 6. Oh, arch enemy. Arch enemy. That's it. Arch enemy. So that's arch enemy. Anyway, where was that? Mastodon, Thunderbolts, Theora, and the two Mega Theodron. I can't say it. Name for the Cowrie's title of the Beast of Revelations, dark occult myth in its metal form. Okay, that was a wordful, and I'm trying to focus on this, and you guys I keep getting distracted. I should be better at that. Number six is Macedon Blood and Thunder, is the name of the song, loosely inspired by Moby Dick, a modern myth of man and Leviathan. Oh, man versus Leviathan. Basically, it's a battle of the two. Interesting. Now this one I have no idea how to pronounce her name. Is Eluveitie, called King. It's a Celtic inspired folk metal telling the tale of a cursed and arrogant king itself. Hello. Serenity kicked you out? What? I think there is somebody that is a monitor. What? Anyway, um, Behemoth is number four. Ora Pro Nobius Lucifer. A blend of biblically mythology and Luciferian themes with a black and death energy, is what it is. Okay. Thank you very much. I think my moderator is here. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Oh, I was getting kind of tired of that one. Thank you so much. Number three is Iron Man. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you very much. I appreciate you very much because I think I remember who I gave moderation to. I believe so because they started saying message redacted. Hello from New York. All right, New York is here. Number three is Iron Maiden Flight of Icarus. I'm on early, so I apologize. You weren't expecting that. A classic heavy metal reimagined the myth of Icarus flying too close to the sun, right? Yep. Well, do that. Do that and just keep the messages more melodramatic, okay? I appreciate that. Septic Flesh is the name of the group. Number two is Anubis, I think is how you say it. Anubis. Greek symphonic death metal invoking Egyptian god of the dead. Okay. Oh, I think I know. It's the actual god from God of the Dead from Egyptian mythology, which is cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And don't forget, anybody else out there wanting to subscribe later on, do so, please. Because, like I said, the more people we have subscribed, the better. Because the fact that people know we're serious, well, at least I am, at interviewing them to know them. I think it's kind of interesting that my son's friend was talking about what he was going to ask certain individuals on their interview with them. Basically, they are doing an interview, and I think they were talking about women in metal, which I think is very an important thing because we need more women in a lot of things in the world. I mean, not only just metal, but science and other things. But whether they're interested in it or not, I don't know. It's kind of like singing in the metal bands. I know I just monochromatic black is one. I don't think I mentioned that, but they are phenomenal. Is Junior okay? I couldn't read that first part, so it's probably a good thing my moderator is here. Thank you, moderator. Anyway, Mardamon. This is so hard. Amon Mardaboth. I think it's a Viking metal band. Is number one. Twilight of Thunder. the thunder god, of the thunder god. A Viking metal anthem retelling Thor's final battle with a Midgard serpent. Just so you know, whenever you guys do, well, there's usually somebody that does something crazy. Um, that it makes it really hard to keep focus on what I'm doing. So I appreciate it when people don't do that. Yeah, and I'm hoping to have something to mirror my screen. Yeah, it's one of those things. But anyway, I was going to try to do the sideways format with my thing when I do the interview, this, that, and the other. And for some reason, it kept messing up on me. And just, anyway, well, is there any questions so far about the? Hopefully, the pronunciations were really bad, so I apologize. And I'm getting all these stupid notifications on my phone while I'm trying to do this. Technically, I'm still trying to get my computer stuff set up. So, yeah, I kind of I should have it set up. It's probably working just perfectly fine because I got a whole new system. It's a lot faster. It's brand new. It's got a new AI chip which would just came out when I bought it. It'd only been like a couple days, and I got the whole kit and caboodle and everything else like that. Plus, I also was testing my microphones out earlier, and nobody was on because nobody knew I was going to be on that early. And so, in a way, it's good that I have it so late because that way I can test it out and make sure that it's working. But I found out that when I do the microphone, when I plug it in, I have to go to my camera settings. Then it'll say, hey, you got a mic or a wire plugged to your phone. Then you have to turn it onto the mic, inline mic, just so that way I can do it. Then I have to come back to YouTube in order to do it that way. Oh, you want to know what my computer looks like? I could show you, but there's a big mess over here. Plus, I also got this on a mount. So maybe I can just take a picture and post it to the community. How about that? Would that work? It's pretty cool. It's got, I mean, I have a video of it. It has like a, actually, my dragon's actually showing up because I have, it's an MSI motherboard and it has this really cool, what's that? I want to see you. Oh, thank you. Anyway, strategically, that I don't know. I know that these are some bands that have been around, I'm assuming on some of them probably for a while, but not all of them. I don't know the history of every single band on the list. Some of them I've heard of, some of them I haven't. And as far as the computer goes, yeah, I think for some reason, my Dragon is lighting up because for a while there, it wasn't doing anything. And I think when I was messing with something, I guess I got it to work. I don't know. So it has all these colors it changes and stuff like that. Right now, it's flashing between yellow and like red going up and down like this. It could be because of the temperature. I don't know. It's kind of cool. And I appreciate my moderator. He's on the ball. Uh, Keep it up. Awesome work. Be good now. Chained Saint, a new band. Okay. Okay, cool. May I have to look that one up. You know what? While I'm on it, let me type in that because that way I don't forget. Because usually, if I am busy, let me type in YouTube music. Hold on. I got some other things that I've searched for that's popping up. So what was it again? Chained Saint. Okay, right here we go. What I'll do is I'm not playing the song. I'm just gonna play it without my headphones, so I can't listen to it. And it's playing, so I will like it. So that way I can remember it because I'll look under my light stuff. Anyway, I always like new stuff. So you're from South Florida? Is it Trey? I kind of like having this in my hand, but it's a lot easier because I can do this. And you can see my whole shirt instead of part of it. I'm hoping to get it like this, but for some reason, like YouTube, like I said, it's weird. you have to do a certain way or else it messes up. It says you got to do this and then rotate it to go live. It's like, really? Change your orientation. So they need to fix that. So I might have to tell them, fix that for me. So when I say I want to do this way on my video, I can actually see it that way. You know what I mean? Um, it's one of those things like, why are you doing it? Why are you making it harder than it has to be? Because when I did that, then it messed it all up. Then I had to restart it. I think I restarted like 3 times trying to get it to work. And I said, the heck with this. I'm just going to go with the way I have been doing it. It makes it a lot easier. But I'm hoping to do the other stuff. But anyway, so you guys know, don't forget. And it's not really metal. It's more techno style, I would assume. It seems like dance, rave kind of style music to a point, but it's not. Is the Lords of Acid coming out now? It's on tour, and there's several other bands out that are. I think I know in August the Architects are going to be here, and my friend wants to go to that, and he wants me to go with him, so I'm planning on doing that with him. That's sometime in August, which is later in the year. So be looking out for that. And I think and of course, Metallica is playing with Suicidal Tendencies, I think Pantera, and I thought Limp Bizkit, which is kind of an odd combination. Yeah, because Limp Bizkit I didn't think would be playing with Metallica and Pantera on. Well, they were playing on different nights, so they're not going to be together because they're doing the whole, Friday, Sunday night thing, which would be nice if they had Saturday in there because I think more people would be able to go to that. I would assume. Yep, yep. Got some bunch of emojis now. I guess my moderator thinks those are okay. I can't see it from here. So you guys can see it better than I can. And the other thing is, once if I turn the orientation this way, it kind of disappears from the screen. So I can only see it for so long and then it's gone. Doing it this way is a little bit better. But the thing is, if I'm doing an interview, this way is better. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. I do. Some of the new people that have joined up is awesome having them here. And I've lost me one or two here and there on the way, but that's okay. I have some of the, it seems like every night I get at least one new person, if not more, which is great. Um, I think I get more when I do my little short clips of videos because people like that. I want to try to do, I think there's a way of being able to, and maybe you guys could help me with this, find a way of paying a little bit of money to be able to stream music to let you guys hear the examples of the songs that I'm talking about and be able to do it legally without having a monetization type deal. You know, I mean, like copyright infringement stuff. With the music, because I don't be saying that I stole their music to use on YouTube. I much rather pay to have the right to do it, kind of like a radio station does, because I'm sure they have an agreement to do certain things a certain way and this, that, and the other to use their music. Because if not, you wouldn't be able to listen to the radio, right? There's got to be something out there. But they probably spend a lot more money, I don't know, in Minecraft Xbox. Okay. Thank you. I think somebody needs to just go. No offense. I appreciate somebody watching. I do. It means a lot, but that one's not too bad. It's just off topic, but that's okay. Talk about some metal. What do you want to know? Is there something I can tell you, or if I do know? If Mike was here, my friend Mike, he knows way more than I do. But I did stump him. There was 2 bands that I told him about. He had no idea who they were. So I'm proud of that. It's like it's a band that he does not know about, which is cool. Actually, one was an Instagram thing, which is kind of weird. It just showed up. I saw it. I thought, okay, let me check them out. It kind of reminds me of Nine Ice Kills to a point. They got the lighter tones and the heavier tones in there, but not quite as heavy of the heavy tones, I think, as Nine Ice Kills. Nine Ice Kills does a little bit heavier stuff. Anyway, So, can't remember now. Okay, I probably will say goodnight because this is 30 minutes and I should, yeah. You're ready to go to work. Okay, I guess you're at a different, way different time zone than all of us in America. I'm assuming, but I don't know if you're from outside the country of the United States of America. Probably. Okay, don't know. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for all the people watching right now. Yeah, and I got another notification about my cat. Go figure. Because it does that when there's a cat. It says cat on the camera. Um, so I know that they're over by certain areas of the house. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do appreciate it. Well, don't forget Chain Saint. Okay. Oh, yeah. I have it right here, right in front of me on my screen right now. It's right there. It's right there. Chain Saint. They got 6.112K or 1,000 subscribers on YouTube Music right now. I don't know about Spotify. I don't have a Spotify account now. I did for a while to help somebody out. Yes, Carla, I helped you out. So you know. Violent Hour, it was playing nonstop almost. So there should be tons and tons of listens. I had to stop it, start it back up because I figured they might say something or, they might not count. Yeah, right. Metal, metal, metal all the way. It's like, kind of like my friend says, Meshuggah, because he likes Meshuggah. Anyway, okay, I'll shut up, let you guys go. You have a good night. Take care. Don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. That way they know we're serious about talking to all of them, to all of you. And just so you know, the voice of metal is the person that I'm interviewing more than anything else, or the voices of metal like all you, because you guys make up the community, right? If it wasn't for you guys listening, the people hosting the shows, if it wasn't for all the security and all this other stuff and the managers and all this other stuff, we salute you guys as well. Especially if I get to talk to the manager from Lord of Acid and maybe convince somebody that I'm not as bad as they thought. And I didn't mean what I said. Well, I didn't mean what I said. Well, yes and no. Depends on what you're referring to. Because, yeah, this is a misunderstanding. I was talking about somebody else. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care and have a good night. And don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe. Take care. Bye.